We all want a Naruto open world RPG that we can play online, building our own ninja story. And I have made 4 videos on a dream Naruto game idea that I've matured for over 10 years. A dream game so impossible but also so awesome that it was too painful to live with that idea in my head alone. I had to put it out there. And out of those 4 videos came an invite. An invite by a group of people that are making a fan game, because a lot of my ideas lined up with what they were doing. This right here, folks, is an early access build for Shinobi Story. You may recognize some of the menus, the sound effects, the animations, because this is clearly using World of Warcraft as a basis. It's a heavily modded version of the popular MMO that ends up feeling like its own game. And even though it doesn't look as pretty as the Naruto Dream Game that I pitched, even though you've got that auto attack and World of Warcraft basic combo and not the action combat that I envisioned, one of the core concepts of my Naruto Dream Game has already been fulfilled, even in this early access build. And that core concept is the game itself giving you the tools to create a unique story for your ninja. In just 1 hour, I had an adventure that most people who play this game won't have. And that makes it feel like I have a unique story. My character has a unique place in this world, and that's the magic of the Dream Naruto game. And you know what else is magic? The internet. Though it's getting kinda dangerous. That's why this video is brought to you by Surfshark. If you're on the internet, you need a VPN. VPNs protect your data and online privacy, and also let you browse the internet as if you were in another country. If you've ever used Netflix, Crunchyroll, or Amazon Prime, you may have noticed that you don't have all the shows that people are talking about, because one country's list of shows is different from another's. With a VPN, that's no longer a problem, but here's why Surfshark is my personal recommendation. First of all, it's crazy affordable. If you follow the link down below, you'll get an 83% discount plus 3 months for free when you sign up for a 2-year plan. Meaning that all the privacy stuff and browsing from another country, all of that comes at a price that is less than $3 a month. The price alone should be enough reason to convince you. You don't have to worry about a VPN for the next 2 years for this affordable price. That is insane. But if you need more reasons, here you go. Reason number 2. It works on unlimited devices. With a single login, I can have it active on both my desktops, my phone, my tablet, my girlfriend's phone, my parents' computer, and I never have to worry about logging off a device so I can log into another. And third, this is my normal internet speed, and this is my speed with Surfshark VPN. And as you can see, it doesn't make it any slower. So stop stalling and get Surfshark. Surfshark.deal/Globku for an 83% discount plus 3 months for free when you sign up for a 2-year plan. And if that wasn't enough, they've got a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk to even try it out for yourself. Thank you, Surfshark, for sponsoring this video. Let's start from the beginning. You create your own character. Some hair options are missing, the character's a bit zoomed out so it's hard to see the eye color, but hey, keep in mind that this whole thing is the first build that they're putting out and it's very early access. You spawn at the academy. Your teacher tells you to grab a book from the library, and on the way there you find 2 vendors that sell you clothes and a weapon, so you can start customizing right away. I went into the library, got my book, and started jumping around because movement feels different from traditional World of Warcraft. And this happened. I tried getting out. I did it all. Running, strafing, jumping, but it looked like my ninja way was over before it even started. So it was time to make Globku, a brand new character. Grab the damn book and move on. The first quests are super engaging. The game gives you a new ability on every quest and has a fun challenge to put that ability to the test. You get a sprint, a super jump, stuff that lets you move on rooftops instead of just moving around on the ground. And while it doesn't really feel like Naruto, it does enough to not make it feel like Warcraft, and that's a pretty good achievement. For the next lesson, I was told to venture outside the village to find the legendary Hyuga trainer. But before I left the village, I found a couple of side missions. This girl right here wants to be a ninja when she grows up, so I gave her my kunai. Yes, I gave a knife to a child. I realize now what a dumb thing that is to do. But hey, it's the mother asked for it. That's just what the quest wants you to do. I leave the village, find the legendary trainer, and what do you know? I need a kunai for my first lesson. Who the hell puts a quest at the village gates to give my kunai away and then ask me to have a kunai ready for the very next mission? So I had to run back to the academy. I got a bit lost, but that was fine. I got to see the rest of Konoha, like the Chunin exam arena, the Okage mansion, the Okage himself. He has a little ninja cat. And so far my experience will be pretty much the same that every other player will have because I'm just following the quests. But this is where my ninja way diverges from everyone else. As I arrived back at the academy, this happened. Not 1, but 2 players are now stuck on the door. Now I know how I struggled to leave that door before, before, so I did them both a favor and ended their misery. They even asked for it in chat. Slowly killing 2 academy ninjas. They haven't even graduated, and here I was, slash after slash, chipping away at their ninja lives. But hey, soon after, they revived and I had no hard feelings. And off I go, thinking I did a good thing. It's now time to return to my training now that I have the kunai, until I started getting attacked out of nowhere. Now this game's combat is a bit glitchy, so it's possible that I was getting attacked from below the ground, so I sprint out of the village, and what do you know? I'm being attacked by my own village's jonin. I have accidentally become a rogue ninja before I even graduated from the academy. This ninja story is ridiculous, but it's awesome that it is possible. Now the game isn't really ready to handle this decision or this unfortunate accident. The very next day I logged in and the jonin just stopped attacking me. And from there I was able to finish my quest, but I did kill 2 ninjas that hadn't even graduated from the academy. Even if those children wanted that to happen, even if they were like, kill me please, I'm stuck on this door, I should have totally become a rogue ninja for that before I even knew how to play the game. And this is why back when I pitched the Dream Naruto game, I thought permadeath was a core principle. Because killing these 2 guys, I knew it was fine. I knew this is based on World of Warcraft, they're gonna respawn, they're gonna be okay. I'm doing them a favor, I'm getting them unstuck. Something I wish I had the option to do back on my first character. But if permadeath is a thing, then suddenly killing those 2 characters is a much bigger deal, and there has to be consequences. And the thing is, the Dream Naruto game would have to be ready to account for that possibility, which is why it's so impossible. There are so many variables, so many things to consider. Just in this single example right here, think about the stuff that the game would need to do in order to account for this. First, the village needed to be ready to react when I killed those 2 ninja, and it was. The jonin were chasing me. But it also needed to be ready for what I wanted to do afterwards, which was either making peace by paying a fine or doing some prison time, not dying, I'm trying to stay alive here. These damn jonin take pleasure in beating up a young ninja from the academy, damn. Or the game needed to be ready for me to go all out and be an actual rogue. And there needs to be a path for me out there outside the village if I want to go down that road. But I also think that it's this idea of player agency that this group of developers is chasing. Now that kind of stuff isn't in the game yet, and who knows if it will ever be. This is a very early access build, and it took them quite a bit of work to get to this point. I've spent quite a bit of time exploring outside the village, and while there aren't a lot of things to do out there, you can see a lot of the stuff the team built already. Buildings and places that will definitely see some content in the future. But for now, you can log in and do the academy training and become a genin in less than an hour. There are some side quests you can do that let you explore outside of Konoha for a bit, but I really missed some kind of map. The game just assumes you know where some places are, and it's very easy to get lost in the woods outside of Konoha. And that's to say that this isn't the Naruto Dream Game, but it could be at some point. And this early access build was enough to convince me to check back on it at some point if it gets a ton of new content. Because if you're able to choose a different starting village, if you're able to choose the type of ninja you want to become with lots of different jutsu to choose from, and I've seen some of those jutsu in action when the devs first invited me to look at the game, an even earlier build than this, and it's honestly impressive how much they were able to do using World of Warcraft as a basis. And it's funny because World of Warcraft was the game that I was playing the most when I first came up with a Naruto Dream Game idea. Literally, I would sometimes stop doing quests, stop playing the actual game, just to hang out with a group of friends in the middle of nowhere, in some secret forest, holding a secret meeting, trying to become some kind of secret group like the Akatsuki. We never really did anything with it, we just had some evil plans that never came into fruition, but it felt good being a part of this secret society and just hanging out with them. But if that's something that the game can actually support, then that's the dream game that I actually envision. But for us to get from this early access build all the way to the dream game, there's still a lot of stuff that needs doing. There's a lot of content to add, a lot of bug fixing, a lot of features and quality of life stuff. For instance, I hate that running at traveling speed spends so much chakra. Comparing it to World of Warcraft, there's a reason why riding a mount doesn't spend resources. Because it's boring to go from point A to point B at running speed. So you give players a faster way of doing it, and travel speed is good, but if you have to stop every 10 seconds to recharge chakra, that's not very fun. But as the first build that you're putting out into the world and saying, hey, check out what we're doing, color me impressed. Everyone has always wanted a Naruto MMORPG. Everyone has always wanted to customize their character, something Shinobi Striker has made possible. But then people want to take that character and free roam around this world and have the freedom to become the ninja they want. And that's something Shinobi Striker doesn't really allow you to do. That's the hole that Bandai never plugged, the game they never developed. And that's the reason why Naruto games on Roblox are so popular, because fans will take whatever they can get. But that's also, hopefully, the game that this group of of people are actually developing, and this is one hell of a start. If you want to play the game, I'll leave you guys a link to their Discord in the description below. You'll be able to download the game for free, engage with the community, and contribute to their Patreon if you really like the project. As for me, I'll be keeping my eye on it, and I definitely plan on returning once they've added enough content for me to feel like I am choosing how to become my own ninja. I have all these options, and this is the path I want to take. I definitely want to see what they do with this game. And don't forget about today's sponsor, Surfshark. Get that 83% discount plus 3 months for free when you sign up for a 2-year plan, link down below. And as always, thank you very much for watching. My name is Globku, and I'll see you next time. Bye!